Trustee log 333.333.333. An associate house to the House of Marie is the House of Young. The House of Young is a fusion between, I believe, Yim and Middle. Now, there are a few associate houses between these two particular. Young is also Young. Young is also a house of celebrity. Another associate house is the House of Creed, which is a fusion between Young and Johnson. Or is it Middle? It's Middleton and Johnson. Middleton Young fused together, and Johnson. Now, that is also a house of celebrity due to movies and whatnot. The House of Young is a house of celebrity due to artistry, or the house of celebrity between Middle, or should I say Young and Johnson, is due to film. Another one due to film, associate house, is osmosis. No one really represents this house other than procreation, or being a health nut, or trying to be healthy. A woman acting in line with her regimen, or a man following his dietary plan. Nobody really represents that house anymore. It's a very old. It's almost the first house. It's almost the first house, but it's not the oldest. It's the first house you learn, and I don't know that map that well due to African rule marriages, but that is the initial goal. To repopulate the earth. Osmosis. The fusion between Middle and Jones. Now, associate house between Middle and Jones, or is it Molly and Jones, is the parent to Mrs. Jones, or Yasim. Jones, which means Yasim, is the house of I think it's Buju, the house of Buju, which is a fusion between the house of Bernard and the house of Wright, which means Jones. All right, but it's represented differently after the separation. They became the Wrights. That's not my business, but that's just what worked. All right. The House of Gnarly, Offset Marley brand, is due to film. It's an associate house, but it's a house of celebrity due to film, or adult film. All I know is this fusion between I wanted to say Smith and Maine, Smith and May. I'm not sure, or I think it's Smith and Maine. If not Middle, if not Cook and Maine, or Cook and Middle, or Cook and Maine, or somehow. Anyways, it's a fusion between Medali and Medali and I believe Maine or Rastafari. I'm not sure. Medali, Maine, or Middle. It's Medali, Maine, Middle, or Rastafari. It's a fusion between one of those. It's possibly, I will say this, It's a fusion between the house of Mandali and the house of Rastafari. The house of Dolly. Now that might be accurate somehow. All right. Another associate house. Well, I'm gonna take a break because that's a lot of history. That's a lot of personal, political, social political history. Between entertainment, artistry, and family politics, that's a lot of social political history. Anyway, word to the wise. Sometimes entertainment is a bit far-fetched to socialization or being socially correct. Artistry is only an imitation of actual life or an expression of life. It is not only socially correct and socially incorrect, but based on opinion mostly, if not fact, that it causes an effect. I mean, if there's not the effect of entertainment, then it's this effect of atonement. One or the other. On that note, representation of personal life or family life as a name tag outside of your actual name, or if a name tag actually is a representation of the family brand. I don't know if it was not for us using actual stuff that we don't use to solidify union or family expression of procreation or bonding or education, as far as like providing or living, loving, being alive, or representing pro-life, we would all have name tags of legends, myths, if not characteristics of things that did not exist. Willingness to at least entertain an idea is greatly appreciated. Good day to you. Good late evening. And on tomorrow, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow be greater than today and yesterday, as well as yesteryear. Well.